Alright, I'm about to kick off this UK day with none other but Akala. And this is the Thieves Banquet. Oh, this is a lyrical video. So we got lyrics this time. I don't know if we need them. Akala's never ever been that hard to understand, but we'll take lyrics anyway, just in case some of you guys want to read along, or if you don't speak good English. So let's go ahead and check out Akala's Thieves Banquet. And here we go.
Once upon a time, in an obscure part of the Milky Way galaxy, there was a spinning ball of water and rock, ruled by the forces of evil. The devil himself, proud of the magnificent achievements of his children, decided to call a special banquet for the greatest thieves in all the land. He sent invites to thousands of the greatest murderers, rapists, and general assorted scum, inviting them to attend his palace at the dawn of the new moon. Each thief would be given a chance to stake his claim as the greatest messenger of murder upon the planet, and the devil himself would then decide who should be crowned king. After many days of deliberating, all of the petty thieves, such as street criminals, have been found far short of the required level of wickedness, and there were just 4 sets of thieves left in the competition. They were the monarchs of empire, a cartel of bankers, the heads of religious orders, and the third world dictators. Each set of thieves appointed a spokesman to give his case to the devil. We have recorded these events for posterity. Listen.
So who's gonna be the first spokesperson?
First up was the thief with the worst reputation, dictator with the third world nation. He looked the devil in the eyes, he spoke in an oh so serious tone. Dear Mr. Devil, I am the greatest thief that ever has been on earth. Please tell me who else, more than me, personifies your work. Came to power in a military coup. I murdered the elected president. He wanted to use the resources of our country for our people's benefit. I proved the masters in the West I could kill my own people as well as the best. So I took over the so-called independent country when the foreigners left. Sent squads of death for those who would suggest in power should be the ones they elect. Erected a statue of the great man that raped our mothers, stole our lands. That's how little self-respect I have. Don't fight slavery, it makes me glad. Account in Switzerland, Rolls Royce, murder and rape cause I want new toys. Don't want a portion, a whole fortune. With that profit was a little bit of torture. Even outlawed my indigenous culture and language and history, and taught our people to only worship colonizers, and of course, me.
You know where that's at.
It's the banquet of the thieves. Come and dine with me. It's the banquet of the thieves.
The devil was so impressed with this wonderful man, you almost ejaculated on his hands. But the monarch of the empire said, "Excuse me, Mr. Devil, I'd like to speak if I may. Who do you think trained this amateur dictator to behave this way? Yeah, I'm sure before I came along, his country was far from heaven. But look at the carnage I've caused all over the earth. It's got to be the work of the devil. Countless deaths, mass enslavement, deliberate starvation of whole nations. The dictator tries his best, but looking at me, he's just an imitation. Who do you think pays his wages? He would love to be trading places. I've been doing this thing on the roads way back since the middle of ages. Everybody knows he's a criminal element. They think I'm democratic and benevolent, and that shows that I'm really devilish. Cause people think I'm heaven sent. I couldn't care about democracy. You all know no one elected me. The people love me despite my crimes. Sucker MCs wanna bite my shine. So bling and out of control, you would vomit. Don't even touch dough, but my face is on it.
It's the banquet of the thieves.
This is fire.
The banquet of the thieves.
I'm a pervert, using the cloak of the clergy, yes, I'm a pervert, using the cloak. I'm a despicable character. I use my position of authority and spiritual reverence. I'm a despicable character. Mr. Devil, allow me to speak. All the religious leaders that leech in the word of creeps. I'm initiated, take people's faith and I dissipate it with false promises. Hollow oratory, don't need a gun, it's daylight robbery. Dear Mr. Devil, I thought you would like it. I use the faith in God to keep them blinded. On a nice voice, read them a book, and they believe that I'm not a crook. Tell them God will repay them in the neck. They give me their life savings so I could buy jets. All the reports about child sex, none of us have ever gone jail yet. The system of stealing, so appealing, convinces the victims that life has meaning. Monarchs boast about conquest, but needed my blessings to get it done. And all of the dictators use my books, therefore they are just my sons.
The devil was sure this was the winner and was just about to put an end to the dinner. But then the man from the banking cartel stepped up and said,
I think I'm the biggest sinner. All of those three depend on me. All they ever do is defending me. Cause I paid for all of the things they have, of course, and the life that they lead. Paid for the guns, bombs and the tanks. That's why you see there is always more. I turn science, basic appliance into a client of weapon of war. Paid for monarchies, armed robberies. I make monopolies out of property. Never shot a gun nor kill anyone myself, but billions die cause of me. Who needs a threat? I make a debt out of thin air. Just sit back and collect every single day, whatever they say. The people need me just to connect. Yet none of them knows what I look like. Yet all of them spend my money to look nice. They want more, no one's pure. I hold the keys to every single door. Sell sex and drugs, profit and lies. Earth and skies, I even sell life. I even sell freedom for the right price. They're not smart enough to ask me nice. So Mr. Devil, give me the medal, don't be biased. If you don't give it to me, I'll just buy it.
It's the banquet of the thief. Come and dine with me.
Said make debt out of thin air.
Of the thief. The banquet of the thief. It's the banquet of the thief. Come and dine with me. It's the banquet of the thief. The banquet of the thief.
Wow. Said I make it out of thin air. It surprises me people don't really know that. Where the credit? I asked this one time around my job. I said, who came up with the credit score? Who set the standard? Who are they? No one can answer me that question. I said, why do we follow them? What gives them the right to lower or raise it? So someone just said, I'm going to create credit. I'm going to create something it's invisible. It's invisible.
Browns, feel that soul right there.
It is straight invisible. All this stuff is digital and it's invisible. It is an invisible thing. And people are slaves to people talk so much stuff about not believing in a God or anything like that because he's invisible, he can't be seen. But these people follow a credit. Just because someone writes some numbers, I can write some numbers down on a piece of paper and hand them to you and say, that's how much money you have. That's how much you're worth. Are you serious right now? He's right. The bankers win. The dictator, he ain't doing nothing. He's nothing but a slave. And he's doing the only thing he knows, the only thing that he's been taught. Okay? If you want position of power, you must take it and you must rule through fear. But that's an old school way of doing things. Now the banks hold the most capacity of world domination and fear themselves. They can simply say to a president this, or an elected official, hey, how are you doing? Well, this is what we need you to do for us. And then that person says, no, I'm not doing it. I love my country. I love my people. I'm not going to do that. Well, that's unfortunate, Mr. President, or, Prime Minister, whoever rules. So this is what we're going to do. There's approximately about 3,000 banks in your country. There's way more than that here, but I'm just saying. This is just in general. What we're going to do for the first hour, the first 1,500 banks, all those who have accounts connected, we're going to cut those off. We're going to cut that off. All your debit cards, none of that stuff is going to work. That's going to be the first 1,500. We're going to wait 4 days. And if you still have not complied, we'll cut off the other 1,500. There will be mass panic and pandemonium in the streets of that country because so many people rely on that or this, swiping or this. That's why some elected officials don't want to go along with the plan. Real talk. Some of them don't. They don't want to go along. But because you have that much power over them, you can say, you're going to do what we say, or you're going to watch your people kill each other for food, for supplies. You're going to watch your country come to economic ruin. He was right to put the banker last. Because without this, churches wouldn't be jack. There would be no mega churches. They take money. The dictator wouldn't have any power or nice things because that takes money. He's right. He was right to put the banker last. That, I'm glad I checked that out. That's what's up. Thank you guys over in the UK for suggesting that. I'm going to go ahead and dip on out. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't worry, if you have a suggestion, I will eventually get to it. It's just one-man army over here. You guys know what I'm saying. For some of you who've been with me for a while, you know what that means. Okay? Remember, don't feed them trolls. Don't do it. And I'm Nixon.